Jimmy Fallon and Trevor Noah, spoke about how the tax march did not persuade Trump and escalating tension with North Korea. Late-night hosts discussed the arrival of the nation's tax returns as the president still refuses to release his, as well as his escalating conflict with North Korea. Late-night hosts on Trump's Easter, what's the right wing pairing for a cruise missile? Read more on The Late Show. Stephen Colbert spoke about the tax march that occurred over the weekend. The tax march did not get Trump to release his taxes, much like the women's march did not get Trump to release his women, he said. He also referenced a recent quote from a Russian official who claimed that Trump was as dangerous as Kim Jong-un. Well then, Russia, you should have thought about that before you elected him, he said. Now we know Trump never backs down from a fight as long as someone else is doing the fighting, he continued before discussing the president's legal issues over his pre-election rallies. He might be sued for inciting violence among his followers, which Colbert said was kind of like suing Olive Garden for inciting breadsticks. Trump is heading to the UK this year for an official visit, yet there's already a petition that has been signed by 1.8 million people, which Colbert called a huge number, that's like a fake inauguration crowd number. He also caught up with the Obamas, showing Barack taking a picture of Michelle on a yacht. Posing for a picture on the yacht. Michelle decided to plagiarize Melania for once, he said. On The Daily Show, Trevor Noah spoke about the similarities between Trump and Alex Jones. They're basically doing the same thing, he said. Trump is also a character who whips people up with whatever bullshit works, and when it suits him, he steps away. He then performed a skit imagining that behind closed doors, Trump is secretly British and appalled by his faux political stance. On The Tonight Show, Jimmy Fallon joked that Trump got to write off the first 100 days of his presidency as a total loss. Saturday Night Live reviewed Jimmy Fallon's monologue Mrs. Mark. An elaborate song and dance number had no place in the cold open, but the Tonight Show host redeemed himself with a couple strong skits later in the show. Read more. He went on, JetBlue is holding a sweepstakes where if you owe money to the IRS, you can enter to win a free flight, and get this, United is offering to just drag the tax collector out of your home. Fallon continued to cover the country sorting out their taxes, including politicians. Bill de Blasio tweeted a picture of his tax returns and wrote, "See President Trump, it's not that hard," he said. Then Anthony Weiner tweeted a picture and said, "This is I'm Jimmy Kimmel Live." The host spoke of Trump's gaffe over confusing Kim Jong-un with his father, Kim Jong-il. "Maybe the president knows something we don't," he said. "Maybe Kim Jong-il isn't dead after all. Maybe he figured out some kind of youth serum, like Benjamin Button." He went on, the North Korean military attempted to launch a missile this weekend. The launch didn't go well, which was bad news for their nuclear program but good news for the man-eating crocodiles that live under the trapdoor in Kim Jong-un's bedroom.